Good morning, glory! Well, there's my breakfast. A little bit of lightly scrambled egg and some apple slices on a piece of restaurant ware, and don't worry, the coffee is percolating. The heat wave is over. Woohoo! It's only going to be in the mid 70s today. It's kind of a gloomy gloom. It is supposed to rain all day, and that's okay with me. I'm going thrifting. Come on, let's eat some eggs and head on out.
There's an old curiosity shop. Every once in a while I go by there for the fond recollections that lie there in that old curiosity shop.
Now this is a bargain. It's a gate leg table. It's only $65 and it's actually solid mahogany. The finish isn't bad and it would clean up quite well. These, of course, have been made for hundreds of years, but this is an example that would date to probably right around 1930. And you always want to look to make sure that it's mahogany grain. Some of the cheaper ones didn't have grain. The cheaper ones would be made out of just some type of unattractive fruit wood, and they'd be stained very dark to look like mahogany. But this one is definitely solid mahogany, and you can tell by the closeness of the grain. You see this? It's not so much the color as it is the grain, because mahogany can be stained. It can be brown, it can be red. And then also the good ones are always going to have a drawer, which we see right here. And sometimes the manufacturer will have a sticker that tells you who made it. I don't see one in this. Oh wait, here we go. No, we don't know who made it, but they're proud to say this table is made of solid mahogany. Well, we know that, but who made it? Not sure. And of course, it's called gate leg. Some people just refer to it as a drop leaf table, which you can, but gate leg because, well, there we go. Because the leg swings out like a gate and holds up the leaf. Very nice table. Now that is just classic 1930, circa 1930, and it doesn't imitate anything. There were a lot of revivals in the first 20, 30, 40 years of the 20th century, but this doesn't copy anything. It's not early American, it's not Empire, it's not Jacobean, it's just standard design of that period. Now, one thing that really gives it away are these bulbous legs down here. You see that on the Jacobean furniture and the reproductions, but this is just all classic 1930s. I guess you either love it or not. I love it. Big old china closet. Well, this is a must-have for you vintage clothing resellers. Always helpful to have a mannequin. Now, the one on the left with no arms is $60. The one on the right is $65 because he has one arm included. $5 per arm. I don't know what her price is. Very nice. Look at this wonderful old electric belt sander. Craftsman, sold at Sears and Roebuck. This is one of the reasons why I absolutely love my Restore. It's only $15 and it's a Craftsman. I know it works. Well, here's a very famous piece of furniture called the Martha Washington sewing stand. And I think just about every lady of the house owned one of these from about 1915 into the 1930s. Classic design. They came in many different styles, but that's the typical one referred to as the Martha Washington sewing stand. And this one is nice because it still has its sliding drawer in here for all of your sewing accoutrements. I love that smell. I wish you could smell it. It's nothing like it. It's a good price at $13. And because it has its original finish, it's not all beat up, torn up. Good shape. And then over here, some might mistake this piece for an altar or a home altar where you would kneel, but it's actually a bench to a piano, but it's a special bench because it's angled forward. These were used either on pump organs or player pianos, and the reason it's angled in this way, it's to give the player the leverage that they need to actually pump the pedals. So you would see, usually when they're this small, they were made for pump organs. But I have seen player pianos with half-size benches that are tilted up just as this one is. And this one also is in good condition with its original finish. And it's only $10. Needs to be cleaned just a bit. Sort of has a Gothic look to it. I think you know I like pump organs and definitely player pianos. This, by the way, is $13 on the Martha Washington sewing stand. So this dates to about 1925-ish, and the pump organ bench dates to just before that. Turn of the century. Anywhere from the 1880s through the 19-teens. Nice pieces here in the Goodwill today.
Somebody just got enough internet service to do a post on Instagram. The birthday boy, Elvis Duran. If you go to @Elvis Duran on Instagram right now, no internet equals no work. Happy birthday to me. Thanks for the name. And I can't say the name of the store because it's a mental block. Isaias. It made a mess for a lot of people, including our very own Elvis, who has been not connected to the show this morning because we're still in the middle of the pandemic. But here in the Northeast, we got the remnants of it. You know what? I want some access to the cameras around his house. I bet you could see him out there with a pair of scissors.
I didn't know what it looked like until I got home, and I like it.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm done. No, because it's not all original. It's not all original.